Hey everyone, Mick back here, and good to be home from my travels and keen to take part in the 7x7-inch challenge. Okay, let's get underway. First up, I go for something iconic, for the question is show a cool picture sleeve. Here we have the Buzzcocks with Orgasm Addict, the Manchester post-punk, pop-punk pioneers, certainly a buzzsaw attack. Fantastic artwork there that's launched 1,000 t-shirts, and that's what the label looks like as well. So you get the blue and yellow sleeve work. Okay, next one, show a company sleeve. Okay, well, we'll still stay in the UK, but this time we'll go to Scotland, Glasgow in particular, and here we have the Postcards Records Company sleeve, and it says the sound of young Scotland. So everyone's in their kilts, and we get some key games here. We get hurling, some golf, some bushwalking. Certainly so proud of their Scottish background, but certainly a nice company picture sleeve. Show a record with a large or small hole. So in Australia, the standard has been the small hole. So I'll go for a larger one, bit of a favourite 7-inch of mine, Flipper, and the track is called Sex Bomb. A bit of a weird punk sort of feel to this one, and certainly definitely sludgy. There's the label artwork, and there's a necessary round hole. That's on Subterranean Records. Okay, next one. Show a record that is coloured. So I chose the most coloured one I could find in my collection with the most varied colour choices. And obviously we want to see the record. So that's probably the key part with this. So not only do you get this fantastically covered sleeve from the Helicopters for their Dirty Women 7-inch, but how's that? Nice orange there with the matching colour scheme of blue, yellow, and I think that's a purpley red, which kind of matches the back cover. Okay, next one, record with parallel lines. Let's go for a bit of 90s grunge. And we have here the classic Jinx by Tad. There's the Tad Meester there, showing his rural leanings. But what we really came for the parallel lines. Now this is of course on the Sub Pop label, and there we go. There's the parallel lines on Jinx. One of those label Sub Pops where owning the first 100 records in the early 1990s would have been very wise. Okay, next one is about a label. So I'm going to show a bit of a related label. So I'm going to choose the Red Eye label, which is out of Sydney, Australia. And this is the band called The Crystal Set. This is their song Benefit of the Doubt. Bit of a jangly pop sort of song sound. And the label for Red Eye looks like that. Now, why I'm choosing to show this is Red Eye was for the more pop acts that came out on this label, and for the darker, dingier grunge, dare I say, acts, such as this one here, which is Thug's classic Dad 7-inch, and important to note the parental guidance sticker there, because the nature of this song is about sleeping with your father. Yeah, certainly out there, but we didn't come here to talk about that. We came here to talk about the label. So we can see here, that's the Black Eye label, and that's the Red Eye label. So a nice pair. Love when that comes together. This Thug 7-inch could be my favourite Australian 7-inch of all time. Has been in the past. Need to think about it a bit more, but definitely could be currently. And finally, a record that is worth something that didn't cost you very much. Now I thought, how am I going to attack this? And I thought, well, I might reminisce about the early 90s record shopping in Queensland. And one of the good things that was available is, as the CD revolution took place and as the older generation of rock fans and indie rock fans and, dare I say, punks in their day got older and got on with their lives, a lot of interesting records flooded the cheap secondhand stores. And I could have chosen about 10 of these, but I thought I chose this Razor one. Now this is their second 7-inch, and I picked this up at a book exchange for approximately $2. This has the classic Shutdown Countdown. It's an EMI custom pressing. It didn't initially come in sleeve, but in the early 2000s, a sleeve was made as these records were starting to go through the cycle of being worth a lot of money. But I actually prefer this 7-inch over Shutdown Countdown. Over Task Force and Stamp Out Disco, mainly for the social commentary on the then famous and the infamous Australian pop show, Countdown. Okay, thanks for seeing me, and thanks for the challenge. Really enjoyed it. Okay, talk soon.